Hello guys, Brad here again with another video. Today I want to talk a little bit more about Jeremy Fragrance. I have done a couple videos talking about his new fragrance line that is coming out, and I even started a thread over Base Notes talking about this matter, which has done very well. Has close to 12,000 views on it, with about 9 pages worth of comments. If you're interested in checking that out, I encourage you to do so. But towards the end of that thread, somebody made a suggestion that I thought was quite interesting. They said that they think that Jeremy Fragrance would be well suited to have his own reality TV show. And I can't argue against that either. I think he is very photogenic and has a great personality for the big screen, the TV set for YouTube. So I thought today what I would do is explore some possibilities. What if Jeremy was offered a TV show, a reality show, or even like a game show? What would be some options that he could explore? So I came up with 5 different things to talk about that I think might be fun for that if that ever would happen. The first thing for a reality show, I think, would just be, like a day in the life of Jeremy. Just follow Jeremy around as he does his usual day to day activities, hanging out on his 50-foot yacht, um, doing some dance moves, sipping on Mai Tais, you know, spraying himself down with Invictus Aqua, getting shoulder rubs from hot German babes, that kind of thing. I think people would watch a show like that, especially the Fragrance Army, since they're already watching that on YouTube. So, a day in the life of Jeremy, reality TV show, 30 minutes of watching Jeremy just be Jeremy, drive around in his Ferrari, sitting on his yacht, whatever, doing exercises, bench presses or whatever. Okay, so the second idea I came up with is just Jeremy doing a travel show. In this travel show, he would just travel around the country talking to big name perfumers like Creed and the makers of Bond Number 9, maybe Tom Ford, Killian Hennessy, maybe even our very own Kerosene could get a spotlight one day on this show. It'd be great to see Jeremy travel around and talk to these people, get a behind the scenes look at some of these things. He's already doing a little bit of that as well on his channel. Maybe expand on that a little bit, make a TV show like that. So that's the second possibility. Third possibility, um, I'm sure many of you are familiar with a show called Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay. I thought, well, why don't we do this? Why don't we have a Hell's Kitchen type show where Jeremy Fragrance has maybe 10 people that are aspiring perfumers, all kind of audition to create the best fragrance. Jeremy could go around, sniff their fragrances, and let them know what they think and make comments. Oh, that smells too much like La Nuit, smells too much like Aventus, smells like garbage, smells generic. Nobody would wear this, that kind of thing, and of course have a little bit of drama in there between the contestants to make things interesting. So the Hell's Kitchen concept, I think, would be a good one to explore. The last two things to consider, I think, would be game shows. One of the game shows that I think would be cool is kind of like a Family Feud style game show. What we could do there is have a show kind of like Family Feud. We would call it like YouTubers versus base noters. On one side, we would have some prominent YouTubers with their YouTube channels. On one side, and on the other side, we have some of the big contributors to the base note forums. Now, there are some people that I think do both, but we definitely have our share of strong sided YouTubers and strong sided base noters. And we all know how base noters often feel about YouTubers. They think that their opinions are sound and reasonable. YouTubers, just a bunch of shills looking for freebies in exchange for a commercial review. So let's settle this argument once and for all. Jeremy would be the host of the show. Um, you know, it kind of be like Family Feud, where you'd have, I don't know, top 5 answers on the board or whatever, or some format to fit the perfumer situation. Um, so there's an idea: YouTubers versus base knitters with like a trivia type game show. And then finally, Another game show idea I thought of would be something in the vein of The Price is Right. One of the beautiful models can come out, one of the hot German babes that is typically on Jeremy's channel, come out holding up a bottle for fragrance, and the contestants have to figure out how much that bottle of fragrance is worth. You smell it, you look at the bottle, study the bottle design, look for any hidden gems or metallic metals hidden in the cap or whatnot. Look at the box, make sure there's no golden embossing on the box or anything that might jack up the price. And if you know the labels, that certainly helps because in general what labels charge for their fragrances. So something like that. The Price is Right fragrance edition with Jeremy Fragrance hosting that show. So 5 ideas that I came up with. So I would encourage people, if they have ideas for Jeremy Fragrance and a potential reality show, please comment down below. Or if you have a favorite idea that I came up with, you could vote for that down below as well. Maybe some of the powers that be in charge of television program or YouTube program or whatnot can think this over, and maybe we can get a show from Jeremy. Of course, right now I think he's pretty much committed to this perfuming thing. Wish him the best in that as well. But if somewhere down the line he wants to do a show, give him something to think about as well. So thanks for watching this edition of BP Wool. I'll talk to you later and have a great day.